Do you see it where it say we went live?
Oh yes, I see it.
Right. So guess what, everybody? We are live right now on YouTube and on Facebook. We have here a very special guest, and the reason why she's special is because guess what? She's special. Period. Don't
Well,
say
thank you.
different. It's Shannon Cropprue.
Yes.
And guess what? You gotta say it like that. If you don't say it right, don't say it at all. AKA Worldwide Investment if y'all follow her on Instagram. How are you feeling today?
Great. How about you?
I usually try to come up with a couple. I usually have like 3 4 words I kind of choose from. Great,
Oh Lord.
wonderful, wonderful, spectacular. I feel like and I feel just grateful.
Awesome.
Yeah, I feel just grateful. The reason why I feel grateful because I had you on here, and this is my first show. This is right here, right now, Level Up TV. So I'm very appreciative right now. So I'm grateful. I'm feeling grateful. What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, just glad to have be on.
So let me ask you this: you were born and raised in Shreveport, Louisiana,
No, I was actually born and raised in West Monroe, Louisiana.
and where?
West Monroe, Louisiana.
West Monroe, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Is that far away from Shreveport?
No, not really. Maybe 2 hours.
Maybe 2 hours. Oh, okay. What's the difference between that place and
Oh Lord.
West Monroe and Shreveport?
Oh man, it's a major difference. Well, Shreveport at the time had more opportunities than Monroe or West Monroe.
Oh, it did. Oh,
So I initially moved to Shreveport to go to school and just been here ever since.
okay. When?
2000, June 2000. So
So,
yeah,
oh,
so Shreveport is just like a second home for me.
okay. Did you already have family out there?
In Shreveport,
Mm-hmm.
nobody.
Oh, okay. So you saying you left to go to school for college?
Correct.
Oh, okay. What college you attended?
Southern.
Southern. What was college life like?
Man, what? Awesome.
Oh, for real.
Good, a good experience.
So what did you go to college for?
So I have 3 degrees. I have criminal justice, public administration. I was working on a master's in social work. Um, let's see. I was a original. My goal was original go to law school in Baton Rouge. I did 1 year in law school and got sidetracked. So
Oh,
yeah,
sidetrack.
yes,
They call it right.
right.
Yeah, sidetrack. Yeah. So okay. So which was the first degree?
Criminal justice, then
Oh,
public administration, then a paralegal certification.
and what were the reasons why you were choosing to go to school for those to take up that?
Well, I always had a thing about law. I used to be a probation officer for a while as well. So I just always had a thing, with law and politics and stuff like that. It's just something I just been very passionate, about. Like all my contracts in real estate, I create them myself, and I just have other attorneys that I know to look over them, but they're not really doing anything because they already right.
Right.
Right. I see.
I'm taking a couple pictures because like I got to get this to Aquapana. They got to see that this water is the absolute truth.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, guess what? If y'all not a part of this interview right now, I suggest you get you some Aquapana, aka Loopy water, and I suggest y'all come on to Facebook Live. I can't get on the Facebook Live. Oh man. Okay, just sit tight because we gonna be dropping some fires since you can't actually get on. But go on YouTube. I'm on YouTube Live. LupiGrei. So right now is LupiGe and Shannon Cropprue. on YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Y'all can't see her because she's not on IG Live. But I suggest y'all get on y'all computer right now if y'all can, or y'all cell phone, whatever gadget y'all using.
I don't think it's showing up on your page. That's what they meant.
It's not showing. What?
No, sir.
It's hard out here. Let's see. Let's see.
Come on, Lupe, get it together.
It's hard out here. I'm trying. It's Sam Live though. Yeah. It's Sam Live. Hold on. Oh man. Guess what?
What, Lupe?
I'm not logged in on my Facebook. Go to YouTube, y'all. Go to YouTube. Everybody go to YouTube right now. Let's see if everybody let's see if I get on YouTube. Everybody go to YouTube. Got it. Like it, comment, subscribe. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Tell me somebody got on YouTube. Is it on YouTube? Because I thought
it's on YouTube.
So we might be messed up for Facebook right now, but
don't say that.
no, because it's saying that I'm not logged in and I don't know my login password.
I'm not about to play with you.
Yep. So let's get back to it. You moved to Shreveport for school. You got your few degrees. What was next?
Well, you know, society tells you have to go to school. You have to have this college degree. You have to buy this big old house to be successful, they say. So after graduating from college and moving to Baton Rouge and moving back to Shreveport, of course, you try to get that career job that society tells you that you need in order to succeed. But at the same time, when I was searching for this job, this career with all these degrees and student loans, you still need money coming in to pay your utilities. So I bought my first investment property off of Craigslist for $3,500.
And what year was this?
This was back in 2000 when I first moved to Shreveport. That's when I first bought my initial investment property.
And how old were you? Oh man,
20.
Okay, because I didn't want you to get.
Oh man, I'm good.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. So 20 years old, you bought your first investment property. You know what I was thinking about when I was 20 years old?
What's that?
Rims and dumb stuff. Dumb stuff. Man. 20, you was thinking about investment.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So was this a property that you were living in, or tell me a little bit about that?
No, well actually I was going to a trade school before I went to college. I went to a trade school first. But when I was at this trade school, I was, I didn't have to pay no utilities, so therefore I was working a full-time job. And it was paying you to go to school at the time. So I was just stacking all this money. I didn't need anything because it was buying you clothes as well. So like you said, everybody buying clothes, rims, cars. I'm out here trying to find out,
what they was in there spending.
I was buying stocks and real estate.
What you was buying?
Stock and real estate.
This is a hotel. You buying the houses.
Absolutely.
What you spending cash money?
Cash. Because everything at the time, I didn't know anything about credit or banking or, anything of that nature. Because, from where I come from, they just didn't talk about stuff like that.
Right. So what did they talk about?
Unnecessary stuff.
That didn't
make it wasn't nothing about investing or building generational wealth. It wasn't about financing. It's just one stuff you was like brought up on it that help you build for the future.
Right,
Like
right.
I was the first generation college, graduate in my family at the time.
Hmm.
So
You did tell me a little story about what got you doing real estate. So we're gonna click to this question right here because I'm gonna ask you like some super cool questions. I know you're gonna be down to answer these questions because these gonna be just easy questions to you.
well,
Like
I'm gonna try.
this is not something that you're gonna have to make up because this is something that hey it's gonna. How long have you been doing real estate? Because from what you told me, you've been doing this for a long time. I want people to be inspired by your story.
So actually, May the 13th will make 20 years doing real estate. 20 years.
20 years.
You have your good times and your bad times. You have your wins as well as your losses.
But you told me you what got you into real estate, but you was like a teenager, right?
Well, it was actually, in my family, we always had property. That's something we always had. But I think I was about 17 or something like that. My mother purchased a house from this guy. But again, we don't know too much about real estate financing and business. She bought a house, but the man sold her a house without the land. So with that being said, yes, she had to move that house
Mm,
onto some more land. She didn't have the money to do that.
she
Yes,
rolling the dice.
yes. So I was like, man, this cannot be legal. This can't be legal.
What's up, everybody? Hey, if y'all don't know, I'm on YouTube right now, YouTube Live. LupiGllc on YouTube. I have my girl here, Shannon Cropprue. She's live with me right now, and she's from Shreveport, Louisiana, killing it. Come to YouTube right now, LupiGllc. So, man, your journey been a long time.
Yeah,
So, as 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 far as real estate itself, you've been doing it for 20 years. Now you've been doing it for 20 years, but you haven't been approaching real estate with the same tactics and or techniques. You have been coming with different approaches as you've learned more about the game itself, right?
right. It's like in the last, I say 5 to 8 years, I've been more consistent. Because again, I've been doing it almost 20 years, but at the same time, I had these full-time careers that society said you have to have in order to succeed. But in actuality, I made more money doing real estate than I spent all this money going to college.
Mm, mm. So you wasn't just really dipping into that because you got your first property. That was a rental property.
Right.
So you kind of jumped in here first. Were you doing rehab? Like, did you have to get the property, do like a rehab to it and stuff like that, or what type of property was your first
Well,
property?
actually, it was a really good property at the time. But again, I'm doing real estate. I still didn't have all the knowledge that I have now. This property that I initially bought offline, it was downtown Shreveport, like 5 minutes from downtown. You have festivals, courts, it's like a little tourist area. So it was a 3 bedroom, two full baths sitting up on the hill. It wasn't in the best part of town, but now this area where I have this house at, of course, a lot of people don't know what gentrification is. They're gentrifying the whole area. Now, this same property that I paid $3,500 for right now is worth about 70 some thousand, and it was just years ago.
Wait a minute. The first property you bought 20 years ago for 35
Right,
is now worth 7,500. I mean 75
70, yeah, 70,000.
70,000.
Yeah,
That's nice. That's a nice
yeah,
return. That's a nice return. Man, that's nice.
yeah.
And as far as what were your ways of collecting rent then? How did you
At
collect?
the time, at the time I was young. I had no knowledge like I have now. So therefore, I have to go person to person, collect the rent face to face. People want to have their money all the time, so therefore, you're going back and forth with them.
I just collect the rent for the second time.
Mm-hmm.
I got the first and last month rent last month, and then yesterday, which was Sunday, I actually got a call from a tenant for a property that I'm managing, and she called me like she had her money. So I was gonna call on Monday because I really didn't want to bother her on Sunday. So I was like, I'll call her. She called me, so I went after I had the showing. I had a showing in Hitchcock, so I left over there to go get that. I had to go get it, and it was cash too, but that leads me to this question right here, because from my understanding, you have something better for all of us to be doing as far as when it comes to being property managers, and or we have rentals in our portfolio. There are other ways to collect rent. So I want you to kind of just touch on it a little bit, because next thing I want to know is like the software. So I just want to know like the different other ways that you can collect rent now.
Well, for me, at the time, I didn't know anything about the software. But for me, for the last 10 years, I haven't collected any type of rent person to person. I don't take deposits. I don't take cash deposits. Down payments, it can be $40,000. I don't accept cash but for any means. Like for my tenants, we have a couple different options. I'm just hold this up. Like when I have tenants, I make them like this package. It's like a red folder, and inside that folder, I give them this magnet here, and this magnet has the company name on it. This is for the property management. It says Cropprue Properties. It has my number at the bottom. It has the account number at the bottom of it that sticks right on their refrigerator. And I turn around and I give them a slip. Like for the older people, because some older people is not familiar with technology.
They go to that bank.
They go to the bank. So I might get them a slip, like 12 of these to last for a whole year.
Already pre-written out.
Already written out.
Oh, wow.
And this sticks right on their refrigerator. Some older people take a picture of it because it has the account number at the bottom. Don't worry about any fraudulent activities because it's guaranteed to be covered by your bank, which I haven't had any problems in the last 10 years because they only have your account number. They don't have your routing number.
Oh, okay.
So for instance, someone tries to do something fraudulently with my account number, they can't because my account is not opened up in Louisiana. But for our younger generation, younger people, we have this software called Tenant Client. Do you still have that link that I sent you?
Yes, I do. So I don't know how to. Oh, comments. Oh, we got comments. We got comments. Portia, what's happening? Bree, what's happening? My bad, man. I can see the comments. So I'm just now learning how to. I got to control it. Can you see the comments?
Are you talking about Instagram?
No.
Or YouTube?
Oh, there we go. There we go. Bam. We got Portia in here. Portia is out of Philadelphia. She's in Pennsylvania. My girl Bree, she's in Las Vegas. I actually met Bree when I went to Las Vegas when I had my first virtual closing. I had flew out there to Las Vegas, and I actually pulled up to one of her appointments.
Okay.
Oh, your tacos deals. What's happening? Man, I'm glad I'm starting to learn how to play with this thing right here. That's what's up. That's what's up. You can see the comments and stuff, right?
I can't see the comments. Oh, on your side. Okay.
You can see it?
I can see it.
See, look. Yeah, we in there. So here we go. We back at it. Hey, y'all don't know I'm on YouTube live right now. I'm on Facebook live right now, I think. But yeah, I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube for sure. Come to YouTube live right now. I have my girl Shannon Cropprue. She's on here live with me. She's in Shreveport, Louisiana. Just giving y'all some good game right now. LupiGe REI on YouTube. So back to the software.
Oh, so the software, they have a number of different software that's available for real estate, but the one I found that works best for me and my company, which is Cropprue rental properties for all my buying homes. And there's another thing we need to probably talk about later, like the different type of structures you can get for your properties. You want to put everything in the same LLC or the same trust, but that's a whole nother story. But the software that I use is Tenant Cloud, and Tenant Cloud has different packages you can use. With Tenant Cloud, you can do a number of things. You can collect your rent. You can charge application fees. You can do background checks. You can do credit checks. You can have a monthly subscription or you can have a yearly subscription.
Tenant Cloud, right?
Yes, 2 words, Tenant Cloud.
Y'all get Tenant Cloud.
Tenant Cloud, like if you have rent-on property, you take a deposit down,
right?
And their monthly payment is $1,200 to $1,600 or whatever. The system will also allow you to go in and calculate interest rate. If you want to charge them 4%, 6%, whatever the percentage is, it's going to automatically calculate it. If they late on their rent payments, it's going to automatically send them invoices as well as email.
Y'all need that Tenant Cloud now. So if y'all doing like those creative type deals where you own a finance, then own a finance, or have with the lease, like the lease options and all that type of stuff, this is something y'all gonna need to where y'all screen y'all tenants. So I suggest y'all get on that. So right now I'm on Instagram Live, but if I were y'all, I'll go to my YouTube channel right now, LupiGe REI. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, get in there right now. I actually have Shannon Cropprue. She's actually in Shreveport, Louisiana. Man, we dropping heat, dropping a lot of fire right now. So next thing.
Well, let me tell you this about Tenant Cloud as well. If you're wholesaling, you can list your property on Tenant Cloud. It's gonna go to all the major outlets, listing outlets like Zillow, Rentals, HiPad, Apartments.com.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you read up and find information for Tenant Cloud so you can utilize it to this full effect in affordable houses in your area. What?
Yeah.
Yes.
So tell them how affordable. Yo. So man, you like, hold on. You got to tell these people how affordable it was then when you were starting and how you was actually going about getting the properties, because they were different from how you're doing them now. I remember we was talking about it a while ago. So kind of break down to them, what's the difference between how you was getting them then and how you getting them now.
Well, for me, when you're doing real estate, you have something just like anything else that you're good at doing. Like some people is good at foreclosures and so on. I'm good at tax properties. That's what I specialize in, is tax properties. I have bought a property as cheap as $51 before.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling the story.
Yeah, and I still had a house today. I rent that house out from $800 to $1,100 per month.
Say that again.
I rent that house out that I paid $51 for.
Ooh wee.
For $1,100 per month.
You was doing that when you first got it?
Well, I had to put some money into it to rehab it.
Oh, okay. So was this one of your first rehabs?
No.
Oh, okay. So share with us about how much money you had to put into it to where you could start receiving that type of cash flow.
For me, over the years, like when I first got the house, I might have dropped $10,000 in it. That's nothing. It's a 4-bedroom, 2 full baths.
So you basically had your money back in a year.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Nice. I like.
And actually, I have that house set up in a trust account now, so all the money I collect, because I'm big on building generational wealth, I have it set up in a trust account, and that money from that particular property goes straight to account for my nieces and nephews, because I don't have any kids. but at the same time, you teaching them and you building that generational wealth.
Right. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. So I remember we was talking. So you not only doing that, you also dipping and dabbing in commercial and other stuff. So I
Oh yes.
kind of gravitate towards letting everybody know about how you do with commercial properties, and how you kind of trying to work your way towards being a developer.
Well, I bought my first commercial property back in 2013. It used to be a daycare, so I still have that one. People don't believe how much I paid for it, but it's valued at 175 as it sit.
That's the one you paid $500 for.
No, I think I paid 3,200 for it.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that. You actually I think you sent me a picture of that.
yeah.
You have a building next
It's
to it, right?
the
Buildings, right?
right. I think it's about almost 3,000 square feet, something like that.
Oh, okay. And what you doing with that building?
Well, I'm gonna convert part of it into a laundromat because location is important. So therefore, you have to cater to what's around it, surrounding. So
Right.
one side is gonna be a laundromat, the other side is gonna be a car lot.
So, what you're gonna be? You're gonna be selling cars, or you're gonna like sublease out the, or you gonna? I mean, not sublease. You're gonna lease out the land for somebody to sell cars on.
We're gonna be selling cars as well.
Are you selling cars now?
No, I used to
Oh, okay. What type of cars were you selling?
just pre-owned cars.
Pre-owned cars.
I had a friend at the time that had auction license, but I'm in the process of getting my own license.
Oh, okay. So, where do you buy the cars at?
Either you can buy them out of Dallas, Houston. At the time, I was buying them out of Houston,
Okay.
but we have some major. Well, we have one good car auction in Shreveport.
Oh, okay. So I kind of want to go backwards a little bit. I remember we was talking about the different apps and stuff like that, the software.
Mm-hmm.
But there are apps and websites. So I want you to kind of give everybody like some of the stuff you using, like websites and apps that that you fool with, on a day-to-day basis that help you in your business, especially when it comes like to qualify your buyers and or your sellers. Like give us some of your sauce.
Actually, I have own carry. I'm not sure if you were familiar with that. It's mainly for wholesaling. It gathers all your buyers, and you can have another website for your It puts messages out there like if someone's looking to sell a house, you can just click on a link, put in the information. It's gonna roll back over on the backside to your email. It's gonna create you like a little spreadsheet. You can either leave it on the computer, or you can print it out.
Excuse me, I'm not trying to be rude, but I have to show these people because I don't know why they on here instead of why y'all not on y'all supposed to be on YouTube Live. Go to YouTube Live right now. Y'all need to be on YouTube. LupiGe REI. I'm on here with my girl Shannon Cropprue. She's in Shreveport, Louisiana, and she's securing the bag. I'm back. It's quite a few people on here, and I'm like, y'all not even y'all got to get on the interview. Everybody, go to YouTube Live right now. We're on YouTube Live. Y'all can see the whole live, and y'all can interact. So come to YouTube right now. LupiGe REI. Come to YouTube right now. So you did you finish telling us about the stuff that you're using to qualify, like the websites and apps besides with Carrot Investor, like because that's basically like what you're using to funnel your leads and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. But
and
again, Tenant Cloud does everything for you. Background checks, collect application fees. You can set your own application fees. It goes directly to your banking account. There's no fees for that. You can either use PayPal with this Tenant Cloud. Like I said, for wholesaling or you're buying hose, it rolls out to all the major websites and lists them for you for free all at one time.
hey, y'all excuse me if I'm moving slow with the comments because I'm traveling back and forth, making sure y'all see at the bottom what we're talking about. So when I'm clicking it, I'm clicking it and forgetting to go back. So she just got through talking about charging for application fees. I've heard about it because I've been a renter before. So when you told me about that, I'm like, damn, I ain't charged for no application fees. I got to get my stuff right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been rolling the dice.
And you know, I charge anywhere from $40 to $200 for application fees. The higher the application fees is, the better quality the house is. Like for your rent to own, it's gonna filter out the people that's serious and the people that's not serious.
Okay.
Because time is very valuable. If they're serious about this rent to own house, $100, $200 is nothing for them. And at the same time, you charge an application fee, you're not dealing with any type of paper. Everything is electronic. You can send it directly to their cell phone as a text message or their email address.
For real. Toya Tackles Deals want to know, what advice do you have for newbies?
Be consistent in whatever you decide to do.
Consistency.
Yes.
And I believe in consistency also. And consistency and being persistent at the same time. You have to do both, persistent and consistent.
That's when you fall, because you're gonna fall. You're gonna make some errors. You're gonna have to get back up.
Yeah, that lets you know. That lets you know that you're striving towards a goal. I want to know what areas to search for multifamily homes or just to get started. Have you done any multi yet?
Well, I actually have a duplex I bought. We have 2 projects we're working on now. I can't even be serious. I have a duplex that we're gonna start working on with this May. I want to at least have it, up and started at least by August.
Man, I have a guy. I went to a brand new duplex, man, and he want like 340 for it. So I'm trying to talk him down some. One side is being used, man. It was big. I actually posted it, but it's not like the like typical wholesale deal. But I still want to see if I can sell it.
So what's the problem? Just do it.
Oh yeah. So yeah. He got some more land that I want to look at. He got about 3 properties, so I'm just really trying to make sure it's gonna work. So yeah, I'm following up. Oh, we following up.
Oh, absolutely.
We ain't missing nothing. So you got the duplex. What are your plans to do with the duplex once you get everything finished?
Well, for me, because I travel a lot, and I try to instill in my family, like, we're dealing with COVID-19 right now, and they saying you don't have to pay rent, and you can't evict people. But the thing is, for me and my family, we're good, because all our houses and stuff we have on government program, so we're gonna get paid regardless.
Man, so you just don't care about anybody else? Yeah, y'all just don't pay rent. I'm over here like, no, don't say that. No.
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad she called me yesterday with that rent.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, then I got the first and second rent for my grandma church too. Man, I'm ready for next month to roll around so I can be pulling up to collect that, and he's doing repairs on it. Oh man, she's still good to me. Ronald thought you were from Dallas.
Oh, I might as well be from Dallas.
Why you say that? Because you go out there a lot?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Dallas, Houston. The game don't change no matter what your location is.
I haven't saw you yet. When the last time you came to Houston?
I went out there for my friend's birthday. I want to say December, January. I have family. Yeah, I have family in Houston.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. When last time you came to Houston?
I just told you. Maybe January.
This January?
Yes.
Oh man, you ain't.
Wait. When was you in California last?
For my birthday, that was December 13th. That was December. I don't stay out there. I went out there, came back. Could you answer my question? Oh yo, man, it was me. She answered your question about the multifamily. That was me, cause I'm late. I'm late on the clicking. I'm late on the clicking. Website for searching homes.
Oh man, it's a
Uh,
lot of them.
yeah, I'm in Houston. I'm in Houston, Texas, man. But I'm all over the place like dog doo doo.
Websites for searching homes. Where you go? So you can just pretty much do a Google search. For sale by owner is always a good one.
Man,
Auction.com is a good one as well because they're giving out their address. And if you're using the right software, you can research the address and find out who the owner is.
and for sale by owners, like I don't, I like it ain't like it, cause there's only certain people gonna take action anyway. So it really don't matter, uh, about because some people be like, man, I gotta protect my leads and man, it's never
It's
landing out.
too much. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's too much
never
real estate out there.
out here. And if I advise anybody, the for sale by owners is hot. A lot of them do want retail, and if you don't know how to buy retail or flip retail or sell retail, then you need to put more tools in your toolbox because all property sell. You
If
know,
you can find an owner out there that the property been on the market for over 120 days, especially they got a mortgage to it, they're gonna be more amped to sell, get ready to sell their property
right,
than somebody that just listed it out there.
right. Best way to wholesale. Best way to wholesale.
Just to educate yourself off of YouTube.
I think you need to hit me with another question. It's Dusty in here. Hit me with another question, like to be more specific, because like there's so many ways you can wholesale.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, y'all just don't know the stuff that I've learned within the past couple months. Like, I get on learning binges because like I don't have nobody really teach me enough, so I get on learning binges and I stick to what I'm trying to learn and I so I can rewire myself or reprogram myself. And what I've been learning about wholesale deals is that, man, like there's so many different type of ways you can wholesale deals. You can wholesale ugly houses, you can wholesale pretty houses, you can wholesale houses. I mean, like houses with little to no equity. You can wholesale land, like
Trap houses, houses with no yards.
like mobile homes. Like you can it's a lot
Yep.
of stuff you can wholesale, and then there's different niches. So it man, like that's a hard question. I think you might want to be more specific. That way we can give you a better answer. That way we can kind of try to guide you or direct you in the right way, man. Because that's like a broad question right there, and that's kind of hard to answer. I know it is for me because I don't want to misguide you. Cool, Loopy. Yeah, man. Oh yeah. The rooms are small, man. But the good thing about it, man, is
Is
that
that the one with the new construction?
right. But the good thing about that property is that property is brand new. The property is brand new and it's at an affordable price. With the right person to come in that don't care about that, and then it's sitting on half an acre. When that person buys that property, man, that person 9 times out of 10 is not gonna stay in that property for too long. And if he do, he probably gonna add on. The house is brand new. It has a lot of still has so much potential with the amount of land that it's on. So with it being brand new, no structural damage, it shouldn't be hard to do any type of opening up anything. Does Shannon offer training or one-on-one calls? Shannon, do you offer training or one-on-one calls?
I don't know, one-on-one calls at the moment.
Okay, so what are you offering as far as one-on-one calls?
They can either hit me up on Instagram or on Facebook at Worldwide Investment.
Okay. So
Or you can click under my name.
okay, and tell them, hey, I don't know, because I thought about doing coaching calls. So kind of, have you done them before?
It's been a while.
So what are your coaching calls like? Because man, that's a good question. What are your coaching calls like?
Again, you just have to find, like the young lady just asked about wholesaling. You have to find, like, what do you want to know? Do you want to know about contracts? Do you want to know how to find a deal? Do you want to know how to call a buyer or a seller? We need to know exactly what you're trying to do.
And as far as that, what is the one? Is there a time frame? Because I know your time is valuable. Is there a time frame? Like we want to make sure that people that's going to be hitting you up is not wasting your time because you're a valuable person.
Anytime after 6 o'clock.
All right, so y'all got it anytime after 6 o'clock. And how long does the session last?
At least an hour.
Minimum 1 hour.
1 hour.
Is there a fee?
It is a fee.
Okay, can you break down to us what the fee is?
I will have to log back onto my Facebook and take a look at the fees. But again, it just depends on what information you want to know.
Right. So, depending on what information you want to know, make sure you have your questions in order, or whatever you really want to know. Don't play. Have your things together. Have what your goal for gaining this knowledge. You got to have all that together because we don't want to be playing with y'all. I've witnessed so many times that people want information but don't use it at all, and that's not healthy. But if y'all want to waste y'all money, y'all make sure, because she will take that call. Well, we
Hey,
will
Lupi,
be able to add value to y'all, huh?
Lupi, I have a cash buyer. Could you hold for a moment?
Great. Instagram, YouTube. I will be on Facebook, but I forgot my password. So next time I will be on Facebook. But this will go on Facebook. So yeah, she said she had a cash buyer to call her right now. That sounds great. Cash buyer's been kind of calling me today. But hey, we're gonna answer more questions. What's the location of the brand new home? It's in Hitchcock, Texas, out here by me. Mm-hmm. Hold up. IG Shannon. So her Shannon IG name is Worldwide Investments. Price. What price are you talking about? Man, this right here is super hot. This right here was super hot. So I'm glad everything is like running smooth on here. The only thing I have to do is make sure that my Facebook is logged in, because I thought it was logged in because I was using Safari, but using this software I have to use Google Chrome, y'all. It's time for you to offer one-on-one calls. So yeah, I'm gonna do. Hold 1 second. Hold that thought. I just not thought about that. So, one-on-one calls. Did have that talk I think we discussed that earlier today.
Correct.
So what was I saying about the one-on-one calls?
Um,
It would actually be 2 hours. So you would get a one-on-one call with me for 1 hour, and then I have a Zoom meeting with you for 1 hour. And how much was that?
1 to 200.
It will be $100. You get 1 hour coaching call, and then you get 1 hour of a Zoom meeting. $100. So I was actually discussing that today. And I'm glad that that question was asked for you because it's time for us to turn it up and start adding that value to others. And it's gonna be some of those that's not gonna play, and they gonna come and they gonna pitch in to get that value. So we're back. Hopefully that was some money.
Of course.
A lot of it. A lot of
Yes,
it.
I had got a contract today.
For real.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's already it's about to sell that quick.
I hope so.
Wow.
Yeah, I hope so. For me, I don't do a lot of cold calling with wholesale. I do a lot of mail out, and I let people sit back and call me.
Okay. And which in that market, how does that work?
It seemed to be going pretty good.
And you've been mailing since how long have you been doing the mailing?
December 2019, I believe. 18?
18.
18, I believe.
That's so
Well, I've
what's
only been wholesaling for 2018.
that's when you that's how long you've been wholesaling?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. How many do you know about how many? Because people ask me this all the time. And we haven't even we got off all the questions. We still got to get back to the question. How many do you know about how many wholesale deals you've done?
I don't know.
You did that many? That's a lot.
I don't know.
She said, man, that's a lot. Ain't playing.
You know, all of them haven't been big money, but
Instead of dropping these 7s and 11s.
looking
Ooh,
out.
this all would be my money if this was somebody else's money and I was, but I don't gamble. I don't gamble. I think I'm gonna start charging consulting fees. Yeah, like the thing is, you want to make sure you provide value. You know, like
Right.
man, like a lot of people have closed not a lot, but quite a few people closed their first deal with LupiGe. And my first 1, 2, 3 deals, my first 3 deals, I actually split those deals with somebody just because they wanted to know how I drive for dollars and stuff. And I told them to come on, jump in, and we went drive for dollars. And in that process, that was my first 3 deals, but I closed my 4th deal first. So yeah, man, like I came into this business. Man, I'm talking about splitting money. Splitting money for real, for real. I broke a lot of bread entering into this business. I've been in this business for a year and some change now since January last year. So I came into this business breaking bread. So yeah, man, if you've been adding that value and you feel like you really you really know you need to be getting compensated, man, I suggest you educate and make sure you've been compensated for what you educate, man, because man, it is a job. And then
Right.
especially if nobody is using it and they just using you for that information, then I feel like it's an absolute must that be compensated and charged for that.
And it's gonna weigh about the people that's serious or not.
Another question. Hey, Toya Tackle,
No, I
question.
do not have a 9 to 5 anymore.
When did you stop working?
I started working back in 2013 when I moved to Houston.
2013.
I was working at a higher institution at a college.
Time wise, did you start working more once you stopped really working at the 9 to 5, or did you start working less? Because I think you probably
I work harder, but I prefer to work harder and longer for myself opposed to someone else.
yeah, but man, it's hard. It's hard it's hard. We gotta get away from that part and start figuring some. Man, we gotta figure something else out. So look, this is another one right here. So you had asked me this is Drive for Dollars working for me still because I'm a brand ambassador for Deal Machine. I came up with that. I'm a Deal Machine, your house, and I'm in and I represent it. And
I remember that. Yes.
oh, and I'm still with it. So I still do some deal machining, and I didn't start deal machining in other states. So I've went to other cities and states to actually lock down and close deals, and got on a plane and went through neighborhoods and went deal machining in a fast car. But I drove slow to deal machine houses with the top off. Man,
I
I
seen that commercial.
yeah, but that wasn't the time. That wasn't the time I was deal machining with the top off. That was the commercial.
Mhm.
We was in the Escalade. I was really deal machining. I flew to another city and was like, I'm finna rent me a Corvette and I'm finna ride around. I'm a deal machine practice with the top down. And I'm gonna go real slow.
I cannot with you.
Yeah, so Drive for Dollars is still work. It definitely works
It
with
does. It works.
like
It's
that's the number one list.
it's better than pencil and paper. It works.
And I'm so grateful for my guy over there, David Lecco at Deal Machine, Elise and everybody, Joshua Johnson T and all my guys over there. Like I've really built a solid family over there, man. I got brothers and sisters over there in Indianapolis, man. They showed me a lot of love. So Drive for Dollars definitely work. And if you haven't closed your first deal yet, or you struggling to find leads, I suggest you Drive for Dollars. I suggest you Walk for Dollars. Because even when my dog was pregnant this time last year, we walked for dollars. I deal machine my great uncle house because he still got that mint green paint. He still got that mint green paint, and he still
Right.
built that house. So I might have to send him another postcard. That nigga was like, what is doing this loopy? On your ass. Send me that house. Man, I'm hitting sevens again. Like it's for real. Like every time I throw them, I'm hitting sevens and I don't gamble. So let's get to this because this is very important for us. Everybody that's followed me, y'all know that I'm like, man, I became a brand ambassador for not only companies. I've been brand ambassadors for people. You know, I'm serious about supporting people that I fool with or I chop it up with, talk to or know or whatever. So like I don't have a deal with these people, but I spend $400 to $500 a month on this water. So I represent these people faithfully because I do everything with this water. And man, this is some of the best water on the planet. Just like brand marketing, like for Deal Machine and stuff like that. I want you to let us know about how important it is for us as investors and entrepreneurs to actually start looking for affiliate links and brand marketing and stuff like that, as far as bringing in more sources of income.
Of course, every dollar helps. So this is like something you use all the time, like Apple. Everything pretty much has an affiliate link. If you're gonna use something, why not get paid for it?
Mm. Are you affiliated with any companies or are you doing any brand marketing right now?
I'm affiliated with Tenant Cloud as well as I have a credit business as well. So I'm affiliated with a lot of credit bureaus.
So, please tell these people what they need to do to get with you, and let them know the services you provide for these that you'll fit these companies you're affiliated with.
So of course I'm affiliated with Tenant Cloud. So we have a link we can drop later for that. You can sign up for it. You'll get a kickback from it as well as I will. The fees are very affordable. I think the lowest fee is like $100 for the whole year. Like Folio or somebody else, they charge $500 per month. I have a company that's called Worldwide Credit Repair. You can find a website at Worldwide Number One Credit Repair. I have an affiliate site with them as well. I have an affiliate site with freecreditrepair.com.
Man, I should have did the banners. I should have did all banners for all your links so these people can have it. Like tell them exactly how to get with you so they can make sure that they can get their credit repairs and all that stuff. They need to know that. So if you got to spell it out to them, I do not want these people to miss the opportunity to be able to work with you For real.
You can find me on Facebook at Shannon Cropprue, or you can find me on Instagram at Worldwide Investments.
Cropprue.
Cropprue, that's Cropprue. Or you can find me on YouTube at Shannon the Real Estate Diva.
I forgot. Man, I don't know how to do that. Oh, she be turned up. She got swag on YouTube, y'all. I'm tripping. We be dropping more content because I'm sitting around like.
Yes, I still need to update it, but
tell them again about YouTube because she be dropping some game on YouTube.
Shannon the Real Estate Diva is YouTube. Worldwide Investment is Instagram.
I remember asking you about that. What do diva? You're a diva. I remember asking you that.
I remember.
That's what's up. But yeah, we gonna make sure we stay consistent and we're gonna be persistent. And I'm gonna hold her accountable, and she's gonna hold me accountable. And we're gonna keep dropping some more content on a regular basis. Like this right here is fire. I like this right here. So y'all make sure y'all get with her ASAP. What's in the future for worldwide investments? Because that don't just sound like real estate and that's it, period. Worldwide investments mean investment.
Right.
In your pocket, there.
I buy stocks as well. It's one of my main things. But for real estate, myself and my family, we're investing in multifamily. My brother and I, he's a retired military. We're looking to build apartment complexes. We have about 7 acres already. My fiance, he's also looking into building an apartment complex.
What size are we talking about?
That we haven't figured out. Because 7 acres by itself, we can really do something.
7 acres. Ooh, you talking about that? Yeah. That's some doors, right?
Paid for, yes. Okay. We really want to cater to like the homeless vets and the military.
Okay.
Again, I'm big on government programs. You have to put in extra work and dollars, but it's well worth it.
So what you mean you have to put in extra work and dollars? Because this is a part of investing. We need to know about this.
Something we might have to go ahead and create a nonprofit. Because I used to work for a property management. And this man, he had a big old filing cabinet with about 20 different companies, but they all feed off each other, and it's legal. But he owned all of them, but it just had different entities. Like if you have a nonprofit, this nonprofit can be feeding your LLC.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So therefore, if you provide housing for veterans, the veterans also are given us a stipend.
Okay.
So if their housing is pretty much free. If their house is pretty much free, the government still required them to pay a certain percentage, but they wouldn't pay that percentage to your nonprofit. It'd be paid to another entity.
Hey, hold on, Shannon. Y'all need to go to YouTube Live right now. I'm on YouTube Live right now with Shannon Cropprue. She's from Shreveport, Louisiana, doing it big. Everything is being done in a major way over here right now. And she's right here providing and adding extreme value to each and every person that's on here, including myself. So log in, LupiGe, REI on YouTube right now. I'm on there live right now. I'm back. I had to keep telling these people what's going on. What that cash buyer talking about? I see you looking at your phone. What do you say?
Hey, get your business, bro.
EMD.
Oh, it's all good. Yeah.
EMD on the way. That's what I'm talking about. Had a closing in Las Vegas. Dude went in the property, walked back out in 30 seconds, and like, what's the title company thing? He did some stuff with his phone, and the earnest was there already. He was mad because they wasn't moving fast enough. He stayed in 5 minutes. By the time he got out the Sprinter van and walked in the house, in 30 seconds he walked back out, and other people was playing. But dropped that $5,000 in front of him, like, let me know whatever.
That's what I'm talking about. Serious buyers.
So we're talking about acres and apartment buildings group homes for older people and stuff like that.
Yes, homeless vets.
Right. And nonprofits. Nonprofit wise, I know you're not just doing it just to be doing it. You know, it's reasons why you're doing it. Plus, nonprofit, you got to have a heart to do a nonprofit. Also,
Right.
some people do it because they're heartless and they're getting away with murder. But you know, we got sweet people like Shannon Cropprue that got some little ins and outs to why
Right.
you do it. And I want to know which one is your favorite nonprofits, what it means to you.
What's my favorite nonprofit?
Yeah. How many you got?
I don't have any yet. I'm gonna have to create one.
There we go.
It's gonna be especially for veterans and homeless people. Cause even now we don't have a nonprofit, but we let people stay in houses for free. Like we had this one lady, she couldn't find no houses anywhere. She was actually from outside of Houston somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Outside of Houston, she had 4 little girls split up with her husband around Thanksgiving and Christmas. They had nowhere to go, and we let them stay in that house for free. But her husband was prior military, so we had this program called a VASH program. After 60 days, the VASH program came in, paid their deposit and all their back rent from when I allowed them to move in. Otherwise, they would have still been homeless for the holidays.
Yeah, that's what's up. So,
So it's not necessarily all about the money; it's about helping people as well. Because the
yeah.
money's gonna come one way or the other.
Right.
Then this young lady, she's locked in to our program for the next 2 years. That's guaranteed rent.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So nonprofits and stuff like that, man. That's what's next. And nonprofits and hey, apartment complexes and more acres. Can't build apartment complexes without acres, baby. We
Okay.
need acres. So, what is one thing you can say to inspire our youth?
To inspire the youth, work hard. You have to have a vision. Get a plan together. You
Man,
have to have a vision. You got a vision and a plan. Can't nobody stop your plan but yourself.
mm.
If you fall, you're gonna have to get back up.
She's about to make me cry.
Don't.
But nah, for real, straight like that. Um, damn. Hey, that was said so beautifully with very simple and short words. We don't even have to go. God damn, she about to make me cry.
Better not cry.
Shit. All right. Do you mind sharing one of your top core values? Just one, because I know people be kind of stealing, and you ain't, you don't value that like that.
How
So
about you show one of your values? What's one of your core values?
one of my core values is being honorable. I'm honorable. Like that's my core value. Like
Yeah.
honorable.
I would say mine is always honesty and ethics. You have to have ethics.
Yeah, I'm big on being
If you do things the right way, it's gonna pay out.
like some people don't be having morals, principles, values,
Yes.
or standards. And if you're honorable,
Mm-hmm.
you pretty much have all of that because if you're honorable,
Yes.
you're basically getting in front of a bullet for somebody, and that's how honorable I am.
Absolutely.
So
The worst thing you want to do is have a bad reputation out there for your name
right,
or
right,
your company's name. That's
right.
the worst thing you can do.
Toya Tackle Deals. She is. Do you know who Toya Tackle Deals are? Do you
I
know?
know.
She has a lot of fire questions for you. Shannon, did you invest in any courses or training?
The only course I invested in was with Mr. Tony Robinson, Tony the Close Today. Him and Maxwell, they had a training about this time last year. And it's the only training I went to.
I talked to you about that too.
And it was mainly on business structure, which I definitely needed that.
Yeah, and I need it too. So as soon as I get the chance, I'm gonna be tapping in with some of those people. But hey, like I've been in a mix. Like there's a lot of people that fool with Loopy. There's even cash buyers that know about me that I didn't even know. I'm talking about in other cities and states that's like Loopy.
Exactly.
I'm
And that's how it should be.
like, you know, no shit. Like, yeah, man, whatever you got, send it to me. I'm like, shit, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me get some
Exactly.
quick. What you talking about? Man, that's amazing. Even cash buyers know me. Like, man, I'm like, my whole life done just changed. And I'm like, man, this shit crazy. So, so like, man, y'all just don't know the power of networking and just being you and people just gravitating to who you are. So training, like I invested in some training. Let me tell y'all some training I invested in. I invested in Chris Bruce training course, his virtual wholesaling course. And I actually used a lot of those techniques to actually close my first deal in Las Vegas. I closed that deal in Las Vegas February. I closed that deal. A guy that saw me at the 100K Club conference in Las Vegas, he reached out to me, and then we started kind of networking, having Zoom meetings, and I started blasting out text messages and stuff like that, and we came across us a good win, and it was a $35,000 deal, and we both walked away with 17.5 apiece. You know what I'm saying? So my first deal. Yeah, that's my first virtual deal, but I had already was helping other people go virtual that was tapping into my market. So I was still, I was still applying a lot of that stuff anyway that I was learning. So I invested in that. I invested in Gerald Harris in Atlanta. I invested in his little training course, tax delinquent training course. I invested in that. Who else I invested in, man? Shoot. And I invested in like Byron the Investor. Like man, I brought a lot of deals to Byron the Investor, and he gave me a lot of game, But
I talked to him when I was in North Carolina last year.
yeah, I invested a lot in you know what I'm saying, like time and effort. Like I took like 15 contracts or something like that to Byron the Investor. Ain't none of them closed. And me and Byron the Investor met because he had added value to me. He let me use a memorandum that he was using to take care of a deal that I was dealing with. That it was a fire I was trying to put out. And he helped me put out that fire, and I feel like I was obligated to bring some money to the table for homie. So yeah, like I was like, man, I gotta bring, man. So Loopy, do you doing any one-on-one mentoring? I am, but it's gonna cost. Like I know what I bring to the table. To be honest with you, I don't want to play with individuals. Like a lot of people got their first check fooling with me, and that takes a lot of my time. That takes a lot of my energy. I'm running a full operation over here in Houston, Texas. Plus, I'm in multiple markets. I market to Las Vegas and California also, and I have properties. I have multiple properties, and I'm doing deals with other people in other cities and states. So, like I don't like if I do reach out to me, hit me in my DM on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, LupiGe, holler at me in my DM and we'll chop it up. Just make sure that like you serious, because I'm gonna take you serious, and like I don't want to play with you. Like I want to make sure that I be a part of your story and what made you become successful. I don't want to bring you down or drag you down, and I don't want you to drag me down. I want to get to the bag. Hey, if y'all don't know where I'm at right now, I'm on live right now, YouTube live right now. I would be on Facebook, but I switched to Google Chrome, and I don't have that programmed in Google Chrome. So I'm on YouTube live with Shannon, Cropprue, and she's in Shreveport, Louisiana. Y'all see me, I look hot because I got these hot ass lights on me, you know what I'm saying? But I am getting my shine on right now, and so is she. Like we shining right now. This is history in the making. So What is the most thought-provoking experience you've had in real estate? We were talking about this prior to us getting on.
I would say you can buy real estate with no cash or no credit.
That's what I was telling you. Like
A
that.
whole game changer.
Yeah, that one piece of paper. That one piece
Mm-hmm.
of paper saved my life. It saved.
Yeah.
I don't know if it saved my soul, but it saved my life.
I do understand.
Because I am here, y'all. Look at me. Shit.
It's real. No cash, no credit.
Woo.
It just takes being consistent and hard work.
One piece of paper. One piece of paper from the flip man. I know it's probably
not the flip
they
man.
use that one contract. I know he probably got about 10,000 people, if not more, that use that contract for their first deal. Man, I appreciate the flip man. I even tried to send a deal to the flip man. Because I'm like, bro, I got a deal. Check this out. Straight up. He checked it out, but it wasn't nothing that was like super hot that he'll sink his teeth in. You know, it had to be something like super slam dunk for him the way he was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But no, I felt him like he answered the phone for me. Like we chop it up. I bought a couple of shirts and stuff like that. Like, yeah, dude, cool. And man, that one piece of paper, man. Ooh, did you start wholesaling with that one piece of paper with his?
No, I use Max contract and I just revised it.
Oh yeah. You did say you smart. I wish I knew how to do my own contracts, but that one that the flip man did, I watched that YouTube video a couple times and I was like, "Woo!"
Well, I have about 2 or 3 different contracts I have to use depending on what type of real estate I'm dealing with.
I've been learning a little bit too. So we have the standard Trek contract out here in Texas. I use that. Byron the investor showed me how to use that. Man, Byron the investor cool.
Oh yeah, he's smart.
Man, he's super cool to be the type of person that like go out his way to add value to you. You know, like I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people that wasted his time. But I always made sure, like, bro, I ain't gonna waste your time, man. You showing me this, bro. I'm gonna bring some money to the table, man. You know, man, me and him me and that brother broke some bread together. Nah, for real. Like after that first deal closed, like it took me months to close a deal with him. I took him like 15 contracts and that one deal closed. Then they started. And we done broke some bread together. So we use that, and then I've been linking up with other individuals in the real estate business, and I'm learning how to do other type of creative deals. So what I'm doing is bringing money to the table and deals to the table with those individuals, so I can learn how to use their paperwork. So,
as you know, everybody do their wholesale deals totally different. So.
Oh, tell me about it. You know, we've been on here so long. My computer about to go dead. Ooh, we've been dropping some fire. I told you we was gonna be able to be on here for about an hour.
What's the next question they got out there?
Oh, this right here. Final advice. I'm talking about that was the next one.
Oh shit.
Woo. I can get up under these hot lights. Final advice. We was on here an hour and 15 minutes. I told you it was gonna be some fire.
I know it was.
Hit it. What we got? Hit them with some final advice so the computer won't black out on us.
Don't procrastinate. If you want to do real estate, just get out there, educate yourself first. Before you actually invest money out there, educate yourself first. It's the number one key. Because education is very important. You don't want to just jump out there, sign up for something, buy all these softwares, and you're not utilizing them. You're just paying these monthly fees every month.
Right. Let me plug up this computer. I might have to move my Monopoly board to set my what's the name on top of the money. I have to set this on top of the money, y'all. Hold on. Gotta set this on top of the money. All right. I'm listening to you. Shannon. I got to plug up this. I got to make sure I get situated right next time. I almost ran out of juice. I'm back. I had to turn off a light. I'm back. Hold up. We got somebody else. I'm in Houston. How much? Hold up. I'm in Houston. How much I'll do? How much I'll do what I gotta do to get the bag? Hit me up. We gonna wrap. Did you use FlipMag contract as is? Yes, and I spiced it up a little bit. So I have it as is. I always use his contract. I always use it for the end buyer. Always. But now I know how to use it, for other things. So I've been using it like for creative deals also. But as far as end buyers, that's the one I go to because it has everything that I want in there for an end buyer to where that they don't get a chance to back out of the deal because it's as is. The earnest is non-refundable and everything is just in there cut and dry. What you think, Shannon?
Yes. So how much did you normally ask for your earnest money?
I used to do 2,500. Now I do 5,000.
Okay.
Shit, and the way they dropped that 5,000, shit,
Like it's nothing.
I might go to 10 piece. I might do a 10 piece. But yeah, the flip man contract. They got me my first deals. Big time.
I heard that word.
Big time. So, what other final advice you got to give? Man, I messed up my whole board.
Be consistent. Don't give up. Don't start nothing you're not gonna finish. You know if you're gonna do something or not. It's just like if you want coaching or something, don't waste your money if you're not gonna utilize what we teach you or someone else teaches you.
Right. That right there. Ooh. Because man, that takes a lot of energy from us to take that time out of our day and our schedule. Like we really do a lot. Like I barely get a time to even think.
Yeah. It's just like a lot of people get caught up on the YouTube stuff. Don't worry about no VAs, anything like that. Just get out there and try it. That's the only way you're gonna learn is by making mistakes.
How much do you spend on marketing monthly?
Probably $300 to $500.
Shit, me, I'm spending.
I'm not just doing wholesaling. I'm doing buying hoes as well.
I'm spending almost 8 or something like that. It all depends because
it varies, right?
Yeah, I've been
drilling. What's going on at the time?
Yeah, I've been drilling. So that's where we are with this right here. Do you have anything else you want to tell these people? Tell these people where to follow you. Tell these people that you're gonna be dropping more content on your YouTube and
you can find me on Facebook as Shannon Cropprue. That's CROPPRUE. You can find me on Instagram at Worldwide Investments. You can find me on YouTube at Shannon the Real Estate Diva.
We everywhere.
Yeah.
We everywhere. Hit us up.
If you need credit repair, you can sign up at Worldwide #1 creditrepair.com.
Mm-hmm.
If you have clients that's doing rent to own and they need to be able to purchase that home within a year or two, gotcha.
Say that one more time.
If you have prospective tenants that's trying to purchase their home within a year or two, we can clean that credit up for bank financing.
get your people qualified within a year or two. So that's what I'm focusing on with the creative deals is letting them know, hey, we're gonna be able to put you with the right people for credit repair and get you able to be qualified. That way you can cash us out within the next 12 months to 2 years.
or less.
Right? Yeah, yeah, or less. Because the thing is, hey, this deposit that we're asking for is non-refundable. It is a non-refundable
Absolutely.
deposit. So when you drop that 20 or 30,000, that is going towards the payment of the house. But other than that, you're still gonna have to come in and cash us out when you.
Right. And we do enforce the lease agreement. If we say a year, it has to be within a year.
Oh man. We're gonna be doing a lot of talking, and hopefully we'll be doing some collaborating. Anything else you want to leave us with? Because this is fun.
Okay.
What you
If
say?
you have any questions, just inboxes. If you need a consultation, my numbers on Instagram is 318-498-4006.
Hey, hit us up. Be mindful of our time, and be mindful that we are gonna provide value. So be serious about this, because we would not only just changing lives. We know some people out there that this is gonna save. So we want to make sure we touching those right individuals. So if you're not the one, then just slide to the side and let us make sure we passing that blessing to the right individual. So this was awesome. We have created history today. Very grateful that you made it on here, and shit, I was on time. I was like, this right here is not like I have to get this done. So I'm glad this is done. I'm gonna hold you accountable. We got to get that.
Absolutely.
Gotta get that YouTube. We gotta be on it.
I know.
We gotta drop that content.
I'm gonna do better.
They have to see it. They have to see it. So if that's it, it ain't nothing but love over here. Y'all have just witnessed the first episode of Level Up TV, like for real. So she tapped in with LupiGe, and hey, it's a wrap now. It's a wrap. So I'm out of here.
All right. Until next time.
Alright, I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Y'all go follow her right now. Y'all make sure y'all hit her up ASAP. We got
Worldwide Investment Instagram.
Worldwide Investment on Instagram. Other than that, Shannon, say that last. Cropprue. Yeah, so yeah, y'all gotta say it just like that. If y'all don't, y'all slacking. So yeah, we gonna holler at y'all. Y'all stay up out there. Y'all level up.